Was I the bad guy for prioritizing my own sleep? Maybe. But the guilt trip I got afterwards, that's what really stung. Okay, so this is a complicated one, involving my cousin, a grueling final exam, and a whole lot of family drama. I'm a 26-year-old guy living in a decent apartment with my girlfriend and another couple. My cousin, who's 23, has had it much tougher. She lives with her parents in a less privileged area. Jane, as we'll call her, has seriously been through the ringer. AD, probable ASD, a childhood that honestly looked like it came straight out of Shameless. You name it. She dropped out of school, battled alcoholism, and pretty much raised her younger siblings. But she's a fighter. Finally, at 21, she graduated high school, and this past September, she started uni to become a teacher. It was a huge deal, and we were all so incredibly proud. Thing is, she can't afford a car, so she relies on public transport. When her winter finals rolled around, I reluctantly agreed to drive her to one 8 a.m. final because the bus would have meant a 4 a.m. wake-up call. My aunt even paid me gas money. I made it clear, though, that this was absolutely a one-time only deal. My car isn't exactly reliable. It's an old Rio, which isn't fun for long drives, and the drive itself would waste over 2 hours for me. Fast forward to last week, winter finals again. Jane had 3, and naturally, one was at the ungodly hour of 8 a.m. She asks me if I'll take her. I can pay you this time, she offered. I told her I'd think about it. 2 days before the final, she corners me. I need to know today, please. What should I expect? I hesitated, then said, honestly, Jane, you should probably plan on me not being able to. That's when the guilt trip began. I learned that the buses don't start running until 6:30 a.m., and she'd have to walk part of the way, with the added complication of a busted leg. Can't your mom take you? I asked. She's working a night shift, 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. Then she brings up cabs and how she absolutely hates them from past experiences. I sympathize, but stand my ground. I'm sorry, Jane, but I really do not want to get up before dawn to drive you. She offered money again. Money she obviously doesn't have. I refused and thought that was it. Then I come to learn, days later from my mom of all people, that Jane ended up pulling an all-nighter, walking with her crutches to the university starting at 2 a.m. Jane didn't even tell me this directly. I texted her, half mortified, half annoyed. She replied, and I quote, I'm a bit pissed off, but not at you. Not your fault. Just hate that my prof put the test at 8 instead of 3 p.m. when the actual class is. So Jane's upset with the professor, which is fair. But my aunt, and especially my mom, are furious with me. They're going on about how awful Jane's life is, how inconsiderate I am. I just didn't want to sacrifice my sleep. To top it off, Jane posted on Facebook about her grit and resilience, which only fueled my mom's anger towards me. Yes, I know it sucks that she had to do that, but when Jane isn't blaming me, it feels a little ridiculous that everyone else is. So, community of the internet, after hearing all this information, the details, and what ended up happening, was I completely wrong? Or did my family overreact to the final result? Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, drop a comment, was I wrong? Subscribe for more AITA stories every week.